So welcome back. This is one of the places that I love to come. This is one of the greatest sights. I call it the home away from home. It's very pretty. You come here during the summer and you can see different stuff. As you can see, there's this background of the water, and it's very pretty. And then this says the journey to the Gold Mountain. Now, that is some awesome stuff. They got this little path that you follow to it, and I'll have to show it to you one day. But this is actually here in your backyard. You know? This episode is about remaining and gaining your peace. You know, sometimes we go through so much that we don't even realize that we give up half of our peace as we enter in life, you know. This is where we feel and where we become one with nature. Okay. You know, as you can see, water's in the background, and it's very pretty. This is right here in your backyard. And see where we just came from? That is so pretty, isn't it not? Yeah, look at that. Can you see all that? Now you taking it in? But there's one place that I want to take you. And it's very beautiful. And we're gonna walk that way. You know? But we spend so much time giving up our peace and our thoughts and our everything to everyone but ourselves. You know, we spend so much time. Oh, there's a train. Hold on. There's a train going by. But we spend so much time giving everybody else our cup that we often don't realize that, you know, sometimes we need to hold our own cup for a while and take back our lives, you know. We do so much for everybody else that we cannot see that, you know, this is what it is that we need to do for us. You know? all this other stuff. But my thing is, if you give everything that you have in your cup, when you get your cup back, it's empty. You know, it's empty. You see the train in the background going? Yeah, that is so beautiful. But you won't have anything for yourself. Check that out. You know, you won't have anything for yourself if you give everything that you have away to someone else. That's the end of the train, guys. It's gone. But we still have our ships, you know. And then we have down there the rocks. But, you know, if we give up everything to everybody, then what will we have left for ourselves? You know? Check that out. I love to come here, you know, because I get a peace of mind. It's very peaceful. It's very relaxing. And it's just the vibe here, the feel of the ground, the feel of the atmosphere here is very good, you know. So if you have a place like that where you can come and you can, hey, let me show you something. You remember that lighthouse last week I showed you? Check it out. There it is right there again. Not that far from us. Not that far. Check that out. But if you have a place where you can relax and enjoy and just be one with nature and to ground yourself, then find that place and go to it. You know, this is mine. I love this place. I come here and I walk, and everybody knows, you know, I had at one time a problem walking. You know, I had a heart problem. Well, I still do. But, you know, I was told to relax and not walk, and then I decided I wanted to go hiking. I've been hiking a day of my life, and I went out there and did it. Yeah, the duck is having some issues over there with the other duck. But, you know, I got out and I started walking, and, you know, I just decided that I'm just going to get out and see more things. And then I did. Realized that Washington State is very pretty and it has a lot of things to offer. So if you have a place like that that you can go to, that is very serene, that keeps you calm, that is very pretty to you, then, you know, I would do that. I would go. Look how pretty this place is. It is very pretty, you know. I normally come, and these benches right here, I normally come and just sit on the bench and just, you know, relax. Look at the water, you know, and just take it all in. During the summer, the blooms on the trees is so beautiful. You know, these trees will be fuller and everything. But right now, you know, it's coming along. It's just, it is the beginning of spring, the end of winter. But the railroad tracks are right there. And, yeah, as you can see, you know, This is where I come, and it's beautiful. The archery of the whole way, it is so beautiful, you know. But we're going to talk about keeping our cup full for ourselves. You know, if we spend so much time trying to please, trying to do, trying to give everybody stuff that they need, we'll lose out on giving ourselves the most key thing that we need, you know, because we're so busy giving out that we forget to take in for ourselves. You know, the one thing that I did learn during this pandemic is that people will take and take and take and take. But then when you need, there is no room for you because they're so busy taking that they don't have anything to give. I learned that the hard way, and I really didn't see it until this pandemic happened. And then I was like, you know, something got to give. You know, something has to be different than what was before. Because now I spend so much time giving that, you know, I was depleted. You know? Still the most beautiful thing in the world to me right here. Just to stop and look at the beauty of it. Oh, and
Peaches! Come here!
and then that was Peaches. Well, Peaches wanted to be in the Am Dax too. But check that out. You know, there will be a time where everything will work out. But you can't give your cup to someone else and expect them to hold that cup the way you would. You can't get mad at them because they're not doing your cup the way you want them to do it, when they're not honoring what you give them. During the spring, this is so pretty because the plants and stuff that be down there just be blooming on there. It is just one of the beautiful sights. But you can't get mad at what someone else do with what you give them. You can't get mad at someone treating you or mistreating you the way they're treating you, because I did learn that as well. We allow people to get away with a lot with us. And by allowing people to get away with things, you know, it shows them how to treat us. And then we get upset when they're treating us horribly. But then you got to think, are we really upset with them, or are we upset with ourselves for letting them treat us this way? And we keep going back to the treatment because it's a friend, it's a family, it's a loved one, or it's someone we've known for many, many years, and we feel that we're obligated and indebted to that. But what you're indebted to is your misery. You know, when you take back your cup, you don't really realize that when you take it back, those people that you thought that was there for you the whole time is really only there for themselves and what they can get. Yeah, they love you. Yeah, they're your family. Yeah, they do all that. But in the end, it was whatever they could gain for that moment. As long as you was doing, you was good. But is that a way to live your life? Is that a way to keep going? Is that a way to just be? So when you look back on all the things that you've learned these last 2 years, think about all the things that you have shown people how to treat you, how to be with you, or all the things that you've seen done, but you said nothing, thinking that it was going to change or be different. The person that's got to make that change is you. So, I want you to start looking within yourself and seeing what it is that you need or could do to make the change, to get people to treat you better, to see you better. You know, most of the time it just takes a moment for them to realize that, hey, I'm not your doormat anymore, or hey, I'm not your money bank anymore, your cash cow, or whatever you want to call it, you know, or hey, I'm not your babysitter, or hey, I'm not going to pick up the phone when you want me to pick up the phone. Hi. You know, it's just one of those things where you have to realize that you're more important than the person that you're trying to be obligated to. Because in the end, when your cup is empty, the only person that's going to be standing there holding that cup is you and no one else. So just take a moment and realize that you are you and I'm Dax, and we are special, and we deserve to be just as happy as the next person. We deserve to be treated good just like the next person. We deserve respect just like the next person. And we deserve to have a full cup just like the next person. So when you feel like you want to go and help people or give your last to help somebody else, when you know you're tired, you know you're sick, you know you don't have, you know you don't really have the means to do so, or you don't even want to because you've done it so many times before. Take that moment and give yourself something and put it in your cup. I'm just saying, sometimes it just takes that one moment to get your cup filled, and then you'll be able to help somebody else. You can't help somebody with an empty cup. So, with that being said, take that moment and think about it. Reflect on who and what and where you're giving your cup to, and what you can do to gain back that. So, I am Dax, and you are you. And I'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you'll never miss an episode. And comment below and tell me something about yourself.
Because I am Dax and you are you.